Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear my campfire noises? Can you hear my campfire sound? Are they too loud? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hello, Rishab. Hello, Rex, Madman. Hello, Neuromancer. Hello, Demonic Slayer. Hello, Scarlet Mikasa. Hello, Armadillo. Hello, Slippy Fist. Hello, Bagel. Hello, Blue Paperclip. Hello, Eric. Hello, Wilson. Hello, Kimpatsu. Hello, Puyo Puyo Fever. Hello, Mecha Macha something. Hello, Shida. Hello, Rex, Madman. Hello, Ting. Hello, 0/0.001 apostrophe animated. Hello, James. Hello, Magical Crap. Hello, Byron. Hello, Sky. Was ejected. Hello, totally not Columbo. You're definitely not Columbo. Yeah. Hello, Ren. Hello, Bishop. I got corn nuts. I'm ready to camp. Do people eat corn nuts when they camp? Is that a thing? Like, I've eaten corn nuts before. I've never been camping. I've never been camping before, but I do remember eating corn nuts, and they're not very good. I have heard of corn nuts. I've eaten them before. I don't like them very much. I like how every time I get a text on my phone, I'm like, oh, wow, who messaged me? And then it's like my bank telling me that I spent money. I'm like, oh my god, someone actually texted me, and then it's my bank. Corn nuts are quinoa and you're raw. I don't like corn nuts. They're so hard. They're like hard on your teeth, and they don't taste great. Like, the flavor's fine, but together with the corn nut itself, I don't like it. I mean, like, I'll eat it. I don't hate it. I just don't enjoy them. Hyper Shouter, thank you so much for the super chat. I hear people eat yippies when camping. Why would you eat yippies? I would never eat a Leah while camping. Obviously not. I would never. That's cannibalism. BFF equals bank fees forever. Man, I hate it when I like buy something and then they give me the text like 12 hours later, and I'm like, did you really just have to remind me? What are corn nuts? Corn nuts are they're like a snack, and they're like very crunchy. They are in the shape of corn kernels. What even are corn nuts? Like, what are they made of? Are snack food made of roasted or deep fried corn kernels? So they look like this. Roasted / deep fried corn kernels, except they're like very large. They're huge. Compared to actual corn kernels, they don't look like corn kernels. They're big. They are big corn kernels. And they're like hard. Like, I don't know what to compare the consistency of corn nuts to, because I can't think of any. They're harder than chips. Rocks. They have the consistency of rocks. And they have a flavor powder on it. It's like the flavor of Dorito powder, except it's not Dorito powder. It's just corn nut powder. Are they tasty? I used to suck all the flavor off and then wait for the corn nut to get soggy and then eat it, because they're really hard. Like, legitimately, they're so hard. I don't really like them. That is absolutely correct technique on eating corn nuts. I don't think there's a correct technique of eating corn nuts. Some people just pop them in their mouth and bite. but those people probably don't have any teeth anymore. Those people probably losing all their teeth, going on dentures by 50 years old. So, how are you guys? Do you guys have any camping food with you? I was grilling a fish during the starting. I was grilling a sakana during the starting screen. In reality, I ate a pizza. I literally I walked so freaking far. I walked like a mile to a fast food place, and then by the time I got there, it says it's open. It should be open. It's opening hours. There were workers inside. But there was workers standing there saying, "Oh, sorry, it's closed." I'm like, what the okay. And then I walked another like half a mile to another place. And then they were like, "Sorry, we're closed for Mother's Day weekend." I'm like, first of all, who closes for Mother's Day weekend? Like the entire weekend? Okay. So by that point, I kind of gave up and then I walked back home. And then I ended up ordering a pizza, which I could have gotten because I was literally in the area, but I gave up at that point. I gave up at that point. I should have just went back outside to get my pizza, but no, I just got it delivered because I was too defeated by that point. It's good pizza though. I caught a large mouth bass. That was about 6 pounds. 6 pounds. That's almost the fish you caught is almost the size of my dog. What if you want to go out to eat with your mother? See, that's the thing, right? If it's Mother's Day, wouldn't you want to go out to a restaurant to celebrate? Mothers, presumably. But like, the people working there are not mothers. I go there all the time. The people working there are all students. Keep corn nut it in the car to use as traction in the snow. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You have plans with your family tomorrow? I don't. I do not live close to them. My wire. I don't live close to them, so not really doing anything. I'm gonna play my Zelda game for Mother's Day. I'm gonna play my Zelda game for Mother's Day. That's why they're closed Saturday, to be open Sunday for Mother's Day. Nope, they said they're closed from Saturday to Sunday. They said they're closed Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day equals make mother cook food. Yep, it's Mother's Day, which means you have to make your own food. Don't play 24/7. Well, I'm not, because I'm gonna sleep. It's gonna be Pokemon all over again. I don't think so. Or even if it is, I wouldn't go that far because I'm not gonna stream it. I feel like if I'm streaming something, I have the tendency to want to play it like more, even if I'm literally dead inside. And the thing is, like, I get more dead inside because streaming takes more energy than just playing it on your own. So I would get farther on my own anyway, but I would also stop easier on my own. Sleep 24/7. Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could sleep 24/7. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. I wish I could sleep 24. What's half of 24, 3.5? I want to be asleep half the week. Does it feel playing a game while not streaming? Kind of, but it's pretty relaxing. I like it. It's quite relaxing playing a game while not streaming. Cause like you can just sit and marinate in your own thoughts. Why is this thing like not? There we go. You can just sit and be on your own and think things through without being like, oh my god, I need to say something, but I also need to figure out what I'm supposed to do in the game. but also I'm supposed to look at the chat. You know? If I don't have to be aware of myself, if I don't have to be aware of myself and what I'm doing while presenting to other people, it's a lot more relaxing to play the game. So that is why I chose not to stream not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. With Pokemon, you know what? Whatever. You're basically just doing the same thing over and over again. It's fine. At least for the main game, and there's like still stuff you can do afterwards. I can do on my own. Because during the peak of the world ending, basically I had 3 comfort games. Okay, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Breath of the Wild, and Animal Crossing. So Pokemon is fine because I only did the post-game stuff. I finished it by then and I just did the DLC and like post-game stuff. So that's the part that I like to like chill in. Like the main game, I don't really care. So I can stream that. But for the Zelda game and Animal Crossing, that stuff is like I just wanna play, you know? I just wanna play. It's too difficult to like thoroughly immerse yourself in the game if you're streaming it. Marinating your own thoughts is an interesting phrase. Have you never heard that before? I don't think I made it up. I think I heard it from somewhere. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Last time I went camping with a bear, I need a new tent. Ah, chill stream is chill. I'm not gonna destroy your tent. Unless... I'm not gonna destroy your tent. Just don't piss me off. That's very easy to do. As long as you have a common sense, you're not gonna piss me off. But you know what? Common sense might be a little too much to ask these days. I, for the most part, believe in you. I was outside building planters and doing yard work, and it was bloody hot. Talk about marinating. It was actually low-key kind of cold today. Okay, it wasn't cold. It was not. It was musky. You know, when like the air feels moist and it's like it feels like it's gonna rain, but it doesn't rain. You know. It felt very musky today, and there was no sun, but it was kind of humid. But it was also cold at the same time. Like I was walking outside, and my hands were like sticky, even though I didn't even do anything. Like, you know what I mean? You know when your hands are like sticky and moist, but not in the way that there's something on it. It's just, bleh. I don't know how that even happens. It's gross. The heavy, humid feeling, yeah. Muggy, musky. Sounds kind of gross. It is. It's gross, man. Clammy. I feel like clammy is more like... sweat, but still not like sticky, you know? But it's like sticky and sweaty. And I was like, I want to get my food, but I want to wash my hands ASAP because this feels gross. That's not what musky means. I don't know, man. My brain just conjured up the word musky. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Is this why you take a shower 3 times a day? Usually it's not musky outside. Oh, but that would be a reason. When it's raining, I tend to shower a lot if I go outside. Because I hate it when the air is moist. I always feel the need to shower once I'm in moist air. But yeah, there was one time I showered 5 times in 24 hours. I think I tweeted about it. But I think I tweeted about 4 times, but then after I tweeted that, I took another shower. Or those days where you're exercising too much or get mad humidity to wanting a cold shower. You know, maybe part of the mugginess is from my body sweating itself out because I've been exercising and maybe my body isn't used to it yet, so maybe I'm sweating more than usual, but it's definitely also the air. Muggy is the right word for humidity, the air being heavy and uncomfortable. Okay, fine. Muggy. For some reason, I really want to say musky. I want to say musky, but I guess that's wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Swole Connect is real. Swole Connect, dude. Last night I just did not have that much energy, so I didn't actually end up exercising that much. I still did, but I didn't have enough energy to keep going. But like, I kept looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, did my legs always look like this? Why do I look thicker than usual? I don't like that. I don't want thick thighs. I don't actually want thick thighs. Go back. Skip the day. You lost your gains. I did not skip. I just did less. Uruka gonna have fat legs. Dude, I'm actually worried. Like, legitimately, I know this sounds dumb, but I'm worried that I'm gonna get too thick. Because like, okay, first of all, probably the reason why I'm so stick-like is because I didn't have muscle. Even though like I ate a lot of junk food. I eat a lot of junk food. But like, even if the fat goes there, like, you know, there's no muscle there, so it's like not really that much. But now that there's like muscle there, it's kind of, it's gaining circumference. The dumpy is also growing. That I don't mind as much, but I don't want thick thighs. I don't want thick thighs. If you have noticeable gains, it means your starting point was way lower than normal. Yeah, because I did not exercise at all. Ugh. You want toned but not bulky. Exactly. But I can see it gaining bulk. I don't want it to gain bulk. Gaining size doesn't seem too bad, right? It's not like you're gonna become extremely fat or anything. I don't want to. I don't want. So you want like chicken legs? Well, I mean, okay. The difference, chicken legs, you're referring to stick thin, right? When I think of chicken, I think of rotisserie chickens. I think of entire rotisserie chickens. Those are the hella muscular legs. I don't know. How do you gain muscle but not gain bulk, you know? I'm scared. I'm scared. It's hard. You gain both. I have been doing cardio, but there's like other things too. I've been doing lunges and squats and stuff. I have to gain a bit of fat with the muscle. Caloric surplus is needed. I just don't want to gain anything. I want to maintain my size, but gain strength, you know? I don't want muscle, I want strength. I know it doesn't work like that, but You can't really. Eating a balanced diet will maintain a feminine figure. See, what I've been doing to maintain my figure is just not exercise and eat whatever I want. That's how I maintain it. And the more I exercise, the fatter I get. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you doing body weight exercise, or are you using weights? I don't know what a body weight exercise is, but I am not using weights. Her secret to eating less, she burns the crap out of everything she cooks. No, my secret to eating less is just not moving. If you don't move, if you don't expend any energy, you won't need to eat as much. That's how I've been living. You get away with that because you're young. That goes away around the age of 21 to 25. What do you mean? How old do you think I am? Do you think I'm 18? See, I want to be able to take advantage of... I want to be able to take advantage of my ability to eat whatever I want and maintain my weight and my build. So, but then I need more strength, which requires muscle, which is so bulky. Ugh. I don't like how muscle looks, man. There are 4 levels of fat. Chubby, fluffy, fat. Damn, I'm not even fat. It's just I'm growing size in muscle. But the thing is, you can't tell it's muscle. You can't tell it's muscle, but it is muscle. This is a 5th level of fat called oh hell no. Oh my god. You can get lean muscle. I know, but the thing is I don't know how. I don't know how to do that. Puyo Puyo Fever, thank you for the super chat. What are your thoughts on muscle on men? As long as it's not like bodybuilder level, yes. I think it looks nice. I don't like guys that are hella muscle. Just some. just some without being gigantic. There are probably exercises to tone muscle, although I don't know any. I'm sure there are, but the reason you get fatter after exercising is because your body's not used to it. To remedy this, exercise but do not push yourself and focus cardio to increase your muscle strength. I have been doing mostly cardio. That's like the main thing. Because I'm doing kickboxing, right? That's a lot of cardio. There's not that much like lower body stuff happening. It's like arms and cardio, man. But I have been doing squats and lunges for a bit. Just to get some extra kick strength. And people were telling me like, oh yeah, if you want to just balance it out by gaining more in the upper body. No, I don't want. That's not what I want to balance. I need to go back down. Have you considered Googling it? I have Googled it. But the thing is, I don't trust Google. I don't trust Google. And there's people with conflicting things, you know? You need a balanced cardio regimen. Focus on your entire body to develop all your limb and torso muscles without bulking up. I need like a consultant, man. I need a consultant. How do I gain muscle without gaining size? Oh my God. I am so concerned right now. Have you consulted Sheena? I haven't. Would she know that? Sheena, would she know that though? I don't know if she would know things for my specific purpose. Why not ask your trainer? I mean, I could, but he's not like a fitness trainer, you know? He's an MMA trainer. Oh my God. I guess he might know, but that's not like the focus. Ask Sakana for tips on improving your bench. Dude, Sakana doesn't go to the gym. What the heck? Sakana doesn't go to the gym. She said she was a bodybuilder before, so yeah. If she's a bodybuilder, that means she's gaining like bulk muscle, right? That's a bodybuilding. That's like the opposite of what I want. You should know because of weight classes. But the thing is, like, I feel like it's kind of different for guys. I mean, like, you're right. He probably will know. He probably will know. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I'll ask. So Sakana buys everyone a gym membership, but then doesn't go to the gym himself. Yeah. I forgot who it was. Was it like Panka or something? That was like, sorry, like, I don't remember what they had, but something about like, are you gonna go to the gym too, Sakana? He was like, no, I don't need the gym. I forgot what he said after that. He has his warehouse. He gets his exercise from moving boxes in the warehouse, packing things to ship. Sakana actually has an impressive bench for his weight. Ask him. Do you really think he's telling you the truth? I do not believe for a second that Sakana has even tried to bench anything. If he said something, I feel it's probably a lie. It's probably a lie. We're built different, and importantly, hormones also affect the body shape. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like guys don't gain lower body muscle that quickly, you know? Like, why? Why? Can I just inject testosterone? It's time for me to become a dude. It's time for me to become a dude. I assure you, most guys' legs are thicker than yours. I don't know about that. I mean, like I'm pretty sure my trainer is like pretty close to my build. He has a pretty jacked upper body, you know. Like, they gain lower body muscle faster than women. They just tend to focus on upper body more. have no idea, man. Or maybe it's more just it's harder for females to gain upper body muscle, so it's like it gets disproportionate. How's your trainer close to being a stick?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not, but like he's not bulky at all. he's very lean. Puyo Puyo Fever, thank you for super chat. No, please, you're perfect as you are. I won't be if I keep going like this. I can't tell if I'm like gaslighting myself though, because when I look while I'm exercising, or if I like just look intensely in the mirror. Oh god, my table just moved. I'm like, that looks like it's gotten bigger. But then if I'm just like passing by or just like walking past, I'm like, I look exactly the same. I don't know. I just don't want thick thighs, man. I don't want to feel my thighs rubbing against each other while I'm walking, okay? If I get to that point, I'm gonna cry. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just I don't like it. I feel like it doesn't work for me. Because I already have like a mental image of what I look like, and it has changed. A little bit, just a little bit. Just a little.
Yes.
You aren't gaslighting yourself. The reason people's bodies go to garbage at 25 is because they never bothered to take care of them, put in the work now. But if I put in the work now, by the time I'm 25, or by the time I'm older, I'm gonna be built like a fucking vase, man. Like, it's gonna be so thick down there, bro. Puyo Puyo Fever, thank you for the super chat. Muscles swell up when you're working out. I mean, that's true. But if I try really hard and stare intently, it still looks like. Not to stop your exercise, but kickboxing feels like something that grows leg muscles. I mean, like, not that much. Not that much, really. There's kicks, but it's not like intensely. Thick thighs save lives. Embrace your Chun-Li figure. No, I refuse. My thighs are not saving anyone's lives. I don't want to look like Chun-Li. That is not what my ideal image of myself is the opposite of Chun-Li. Do yourself a favor, take care of your health before you reach 30. See, that's how I started doing it. But then now I'm worried. Now I'm worried about the aesthetic side of things. If you aren't using weights, you probably won't put on too much muscle anyway. I mean, yeah, but like, your body weighs, you know? If you train intensely in kickboxing, you are going to end up with thick thighs. I refuse. I refuse. Like, my trainer has a pretty lean build. And he does the same thing but way more. He's like a professional dude. I find most female violinists in 20s onwards tend to have very feminine builds. All my tutors have been like that. I don't think there's any correlation. I don't think there's any correlation. I don't think playing violin does anything to your figure. I don't think I've gained anything physically other than the ability to play the instrument. Uruka, for real, the mass you're worried about isn't gonna happen unless you intentionally work at getting that big. No, okay, look, the thing is because I'm starting from so low that the muscles build up quickly. And because they're building up from literally nothing, there's a lot of size happening. Like I told you guys before that before I came to Academy, right? Before I came into Academy, I was literally sitting at home doing nothing for like over a year. Right? The first 2 weeks at Academy, just from walking back and forth from class, I could see my legs swell in muscle size just from walking to and from class. That's how much I'm starting with, okay? Literally nothing. As little muscle as you can have. Just in 2 weeks of walking. Why are you satisfied with your so low figure? I feel like the stick is suitable for the rest of my body, you know. It works out. The issue isn't the muscle, it's the fat around the muscle. Just drop the fat after you gain the muscle. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't know how to do that. I've gotten this far eating whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and just not building any muscle, so it worked out. So I don't know how to lose the fat. Excuse me, I just burped. Jason Cookie, thank you so much for the super chat. Or not super chat, member chat. Muscle is good, it helps you with things, do things. I know. Like, it's not that I don't want them. I just don't want the size of them. You've gained fat eating whole bags of lettuce? I mean, like, I'm not fat. But the fat that I do have is what is... Basically, the fat that I do have is the only thing that is surrounding my bones. I used to have zero muscle. So now that the muscle is gaining, that fat is still there. So it's just getting bigger. So, I don't know. How do you choose where you lose your fat? You know, you can't do that. Isn't it low calories and high protein intake to help lose fat, but also maintain or even gain muscle? No clue. I'll ask. I'll ask next time I see him. Or maybe I'll ask Sheena. I don't know. Let's see if she knows. Hold on. Hey, Sheena. Sheena. Hey, Sheena. Wait, what was I gonna ask? What am I asking? I don't even know what to ask. How do I word this question? How do I word this question? How do I How do I gain muscle without gaining bulk? Hey Sheena, do you know how to gain muscle without gaining bulk? Okay. Just wear parka forever and it won't be noticeable. See, the thing is, it's just my upper thighs that have this issue. So if I just wear something that covers my upper thighs, then it's not an issue. But that's not the problem. I still see myself when I walk around in my own home, pantless. Sheena, fitness? Yes? No? What the fuck? Oh my god. You'll gain muscle regardless, but just to an amount that adds definition. I just need to lose my leg muscle and lose my leg fat and replace it with muscle. Because the issue here is that the only circumference I was getting in my legs was from fat. And even that was just very little. But it's getting in the way. It's getting in the way. Sheena, dumpy how? Thick no. I don't even care. I don't care about my dump. I don't care if my dumpy gets bigger or not. In fact, I'd rather it not be that big. Because otherwise my pants aren't gonna fit. Uruka in the no pants gang with Lumi, Sheena, and Pippa. I mean, I'm wearing pants now, but sometimes I just like to walk around with no pants. It's comfortable. There's no one else around. Why would I not? Help, Sheena. My legs and dumpy have gotten humongous. Oof. Vega, thank you for super chat. A diet is what helps the most with losing fat.
Yes.
I don't want to diet right now because I'm underweight. But at the same time, I don't want to gain weight. I don't want to gain weight, but I don't want to lose weight. I just want to stay the same. I'm so picky. Just eat good, man. What are good foods? I know avocados are good. Nuts are good. What else is good? Meat. Eggs. Chicken. Real food good. I eat real food. Uruka, muscle weighs more than fat and you're doing physical activity. I know, I need to burn the fat. Do I need to gain the muscle first and then burn the fat? But then what if the fat doesn't burn afterwards and I'm just left with both the muscle and the fat? And then I'll be looking like that marshmallow man from the tire company. Like chicken biscuits are not real food. I eat real chicken. I eat real chicken. More muscle equals more calories passively burned equals easier to lose fat. I really hope so, because if I do this to myself and then I'm stuck with what I have, then I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad. The Michelin Man is a hero, and I won't tolerate this slander. Is he? What kind of hero? What kind of... What did he... Who did he save? Who did he save? I'm trying to swallow my saliva. It's not working. Hold on. Begging super chat. Diet isn't only losing weight, also what? Maintain or bulk? I don't know, man. I don't have much experience in this. So I'm just worried. I'm just worried. In all the commercials, he replaces the tires of families who are driving in the rain with bad tires and about to crash and die. Really? I don't think I've even seen a Michelin commercial before. If I have, it was not that. I don't remember that happening. If you go on a high protein, low carb diet, it tightens everything up. Bro, I love carbs though. Yeah. I love carbs, man. Carbs are so good. I love me my carbs. How do you go on a low carb diet? Carbs are so good. You know what my favorite foods are? Rice, bread, and noodles. It's not really about specific foods, it's about building a balanced diet, portion control, and eating at proper intervals, not snacking every 2 hours. See, I have an issue with that. Man, I hope your metabolism never fails you. I mean, like, you know how sick I am. It's not failing me yet. I don't know, man. I need to get a nutritionist? Maybe. Wait until you're 30. By the time I'm 30, will I really care that much? Maybe, but this is hard, man. But I guess, you know, if I continue the way I am, it's not gonna age well. So I guess I'm future-proofing myself. We're gonna future-proof myself. If I continue this way, by the time I'm 30, I will probably lose my metabolism. I'm future-proofing my body. Start with cutting out pasta and high-sugar beverages. I don't drink high-sugar beverages. I don't really like high-sugar anything, really. Switch to eating less bread. What are my sandwiches? I like my sandwiches. I love bread. Bread is so good. Measuring your carb intake roughly by 30 to 45 carbs per meal. How do you measure carbs? How do you measure carbs? What? Huh? Don't worry, you still have 16 years before you hit 30. Do you think I'm 14 years old? You think I'm 14 years old? That was a dark time. 14 years old. 14. When I was 14, I was hella cringe. Think I'm cringe now? I was hella cringe at 14. Girl, I got love for you, but you need some compromises. Oh, I don't want to compromise. I just gotta think in my head. I will thank myself in the future. I will thank myself in the future. I will thank myself in the future. I don't want the transition period where I have both muscle and fat. That would make a lot of your fan art pretty creepy. Yeah. Probably illegal too. The transition period is only temporary. I know, but it'll only take you 6 months to get the newbie gains and cut the fat if you do it right. 6 months? That's 6 months. That's half a year. Oh my god. Bro, you're telling me I'm gonna be fat for half a year? Hey, it's already past 5 months. Technically, I started kickboxing at November. But also, I didn't really go that hard until the past week. What's your goal again? I want to maintain the same build, but replace the fat with muscle. That's basically what I want to do. I need the strength, but I don't want my build to change. I just clicked in and only heard I'm gonna be fat for half a year. Yeah. I'm very I'm very particular about my build because I don't remember how I got here. But I am happy with what I look like. So I don't want to mess it up. Because I seriously did not like what I looked like from like 11 years old to maybe 17. And I don't know how I got to this point, but I just don't want to mess it up. Yeah. Probably just grew into your body. I don't know how that works because I lost 20 pounds. My chub arc just suddenly went away. I like how the comfy camping has just turned into me complaining about muscles. That comfy camping is just it's just me complaining about muscles now. Does Mama Bear work out? No, she does not. We never got to see the chub arc. Well, yeah. Did you want to? I don't think that's. It's not like it was. It wasn't that chub, but like, it was definitely noticeable. Surely the exercise has helped you overall, though, right? I mean, yeah, it has. It has. But mentally, I don't know if I would be able to handle it if I bulked up, man. Udafagang's #1 topic is gonna be about muscles for the next 3 months. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Mountain biking. I don't even have a bike. Or a mountain. Sorry, I keep joking about the Uruka stuff. I didn't know it gross you out. I mean, it's fine as a joke. I don't really care if it's as a joke. But if I actually turn into bulk muscle, then I'm gonna be actually sad. Think about it. Your body was basically sequestering nutrients and energy while you were growing. Once you got to where you were supposed to be, it could release the hold. I don't know. It might be that, or it just might be that I was eating less afterwards. I don't know. That might make sense, maybe. You need to create realistic goals for yourself, then figure out what you need to do to get there. And what I need to do is hire a nutritionist. I don't have enough money to do it. So. I don't think I've ever seen anyone bulk up by accident. You really need to work hard to do it. See, this is what people keep telling me, but the thing is, I keep telling you guys, I'm starting with so little that it's swelling very quickly. I know it's hard to gain bulk, but I'm starting with very little. So it ends up actually bulking up a good amount. Below ground floor. I wouldn't say that low. I wouldn't say that low. But you know, probably like on the ground, yeah. Historia, thank you for the super chat. You're gonna look like Waruruka at the end of this. What is Waruruka? Waruruka. That's protein.
Yes.
Is that it? I thought the point was to eat more protein and less carbs. Toad fan 64. I love Toad. I'm a Toad fan too. I love Toad. Toad is my favorite Mario character. Sai Tai, thank you for the member chat. Can't wait for the 24-pack abs. I kind of do want to try to get actual abs, not gonna lie. Not like literal washboard, but like if I flex, they're there, you know? I kind of want to try, but also, yeah, I feel like it would be doable. Since I don't have that much fat in the first place. I don't know. We'll see. Waruruka was the barbarian version of you. Oh, yeah, I know. I hope that I will not look like I hope. When women go too low on body fat, it can cause hormonal issues. Watch out for that. I won't have to worry about that. I have a ton of body fat stored in my gigantic 200 centimeter booba. Don't you worry. It's like a camel. You know how camels always have water in their humps? I've always got body fat in my giant booba. Women have to have really low body fat for visible abs. Much more impressive than abs on men. I have very low body fat though. I have pretty low body fat. You can see the crevices in my chest, or not chest, but like, you know where your chest meets your stomach? I have like an indent there. Just because there's like, I don't know why, but there is an indent there. There's like a cavity.
Yes.
Like the ribs, you know, at the bottom of the chest, where your chest meets your stomach, in between. Happy Shadow, thank you for the super chat. Udu board, Udu stick. I'm not a board. I'm a bit of a stick, but I'm a thicker stick now. That's a medical condition. Okay, it's not like an actual indent. It's just like there's a line, but it's a dent. It's not a medical condition. It's literally just like your ribs. Like, This is the kind of thing you can do shots out of. No, it's not that deep. It's not deep, it's just visible. Get pre-workout, eat chicken. Protein shakes are best, help me bulk up. I don't want to bulk up though. So if I don't want to bulk up, I shouldn't get pre-workout and I shouldn't eat chicken, okay? Protein shake, nah. The camel humps contain their whole body's concentrate of fat stores instead of it being distributed through their bodies like other animals. Yeah, that'll basically be me with my booba once I replace all the rest of my body fat with muscle. Pre-workout's good even if you don't want to bulk up. It gives you energy. See, the thing is, it has caffeine, right? I will die if I drink caffeine. I can't. See, the like mental aspect of me working out isn't even the tiredness, the tiringness of the exercise. It's me worrying about what'll happen to my body. That's the real mental concern there. Fish is good, especially if you get sick of chicken. Dude, I love fish. Fish is great. Pre-workout's usually about 300 milligrams of caffeine. Is that a lot? I have no idea. How much caffeine is in a cup of green tea? Between 30 and 50 milligrams for 8 ounces. There's no way I can drink 300 milligrams of caffeine. Dude, ain't no way. Okay, this is for 8 ounces, so 35 times 6. That is still less than 300. I die with even less than 300. Whatever the hell 35 times 6 is, or maybe even 35 times 4. I can't do caffeine. Yeah. It's not even that it makes me like hyper. It's not even that. It literally makes me want to die. It's literally like a panic attack in a cup. Like, that's how I would describe it as. We should do a meal planning stream. We could. I don't know how I would plan that though. I don't know how I would plan that. We have to figure out how to plan the meal. You would die and curl up like a dead bug. Yeah, basically. I don't know how to describe. It makes me feel sick to the stomach, and also in the chest, and also in the head. And I want to vomit, but I won't vomit. And I'm also borderline nauseous. And breathing is hard. That is what happens when I drink caffeine. Sheena guest appearance for meal planning. I can ask her. Yeah. See if she can help me a bit. Forget dietary changes, just more Ring Fit streams. I've been exercising, not with Ring Fit. I feel like what I've been doing is better than Ring Fit. Or maybe it's more enjoyable than Ring Fit. I don't know if it's better than Ring Fit. I guess it's only more enjoyable because I can listen to my own music. Now I want to see Sheena do like a whole $6 million bear thing. We can rebuild her, make her stronger, faster. We have the technology. Yeah. Yeah, build me, rebuild me, like Inspector Gadget, yeah. Workout stream with chat, I join it. I don't know, I feel like I kind of thought about that, but then I was like, that would be kind of hard because it's kind of like a me in my own head kind of thing. I feel like it'd be kind of hard to translate it into a stream. Unless all you want to hear is just me breathing and wheezing and panting and thumping noises, you know? Like, if you don't want any talking in it, I can do that. We just want to see you get good enough at kickboxing that you enter a shady martial arts tournament on a secluded island. Dude, I'm never gonna do that. I would never enter anything shady, bro. Thumping? Yeah, the thumping is, I don't know. Every time I, like, jump or land on the floor. Could be ASMR. How is it ASMR if I'm wheezing, you know? Let me just, you can hear my exhale noises. Is that something you want to hear? Workout along stream. I wouldn't even be talking though. I start doing manly grunts. I don't do manly grunts. I don't grunt. Yeah. I just exhale loudly, you know? Like, like a, it takes more energy to grunt. Make barely noises. I don't even know how to growl. I'm too far evolved from actual bears. Remembering your ring fit noises, that'll be some Yab ASMR. I've been working on not vocalizing as much when I exert myself, okay? I've been working on it because it's really awkward. It's really awkward if you're outside with like people around you and your like trainer's there and he's like, all right, give me a push-up, and then you're like, ah. It's so awkward. So yeah, I've been trying to not do that. I've been trying to not do that. Your walls are thin. Yes, they are. I literally want to die, man. I heard things last night. Okay? I heard things last night, and I really didn't need to hear. I really didn't need to hear that. Puyo Fever, thank you for the super chat. No, please. No, that's the best part. I mean, you can still hear me breathing. They still come out sometimes because it's not like I can control them. I can't control them. I just do my best to not make them that weird. Happy neighbors. I don't even know, like, they weren't even my next door neighbors. They were like somewhere else. I'm like, imagine how loud it must be for the people next to them. I can't tell where they are in relatively to me. They're definitely not next to me though. Imagine being the ones next to them. Uruka, you gotta start blasting music so that they stop being so loud. Dude, this is like 3:30 a.m. I'm not gonna blast music. I'm gonna bother everyone else. The whole neighborhood. No. Julian, thank you for the super chat. I know you're saying breathing, but I swear it sounds like you're saying breathing.
Yes.
Breathing. Is it the way I say it? I feel like that's normal. Breathing. 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 Actually, they were just playing some Ring Fit. There's no way. There's no way. Wait, Armadillo, thank you for the super chat. What if you played Seabat though as background music, bro? I can't blast Seabat from my apartment. I'm gonna bother everyone else. At most, I would have to try to like walk around to find the source of which unit is coming from and then blast it at their door, you know? But I wouldn't want to do that because that's also weird. That's like really strange. But yeah, that was the most I've ever heard in my life. Never did I think I would actually have to hear that. Why are the walls so thin? I don't know. I wish they were not. I wish they were not that thin, but they are. The neighbors hear you right now? I mean, probably. Like I can hear my neighbors on the phone. But usually when I can actually tell what they're saying, they're talking pretty loudly. Did you put headphones on? No, because I was trying to sleep. I was lying in bed. I was getting ready I was closing my I was like, okay, time to sleep. And then in the background I hear the noises like oh my god. Straight up, it was just like me closing my eyes. I'm like, all right. Breathe in, breathe out, time to sleep. And then the noises. Congratulate them next time you see them. Maybe the embarrassment will quiet them down. I don't know who they are. That's the thing. I don't even know them. I don't know who it is. I don't know where the sound is coming from. It's just somewhere in the building. Just yell, she's faking it. No. I feel like she wouldn't be faking it considering it was 3:30 in the morning and the walls were so thin. That moan was a lie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. My innocent, pure brain. My say-so brain. What if they go harder after you congratulate them? Bro. No. Oh my god. Competitive. Competitive spawn making. This is the first time I've ever had to hear something like this in my life. And I feel like a piece of my soul has left. I will never be the same again. pull out your trombone and make noises in tune to the spawn making. I can't bother other people because I'm not gonna bother the whole entire apartment building just because 2 people are being loud, okay? First time, huh? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, when I was in the dorm building, like, I did like hear things, but it was not nearly as graphic as that was still bearable. This was like my dude. Like, calm down. Calm down. I wouldn't like having to hear other people all the time like that. Well, I mean, that's like the first time I've ever heard anything. So, you know, honestly, I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier, considering I've been here since September. Did you have a roommate in the dorms? No, I did not. I didn't. I don't think I could survive with roommates, not gonna lie. I don't think I'd be able to survive roommates. Cause like what what if you need to like do things but like your roommate is there? You know, like, you know? You can't just go like, hey, can you like leave for like half an hour? Have you ever been scared by coyotes outdoors? I've seen them. I haven't been scared by them. You can, but they can also say no. But then what do you do then? What do you do then? Put sock on a doorknob or a tie. But what if they're like in there already, you know? You can't chase them out. I've never had a roommate, and I am grateful that I've never had a roommate because I would never be able to survive roommate. How do you guys survive with roommates? Like, what do you do in the situation that you need to be alone, you know? Fill the Google Docs schedule. You gotta make a Google Sheets and you gotta go like this time slot, my alone time. You ask them to leave and then you do the same when they ask. I mean, I guess, but it's like, it's not always that simple, right? What if they just want to be there? What if they don't want to leave? After you have a deal, you break it. And while you're breaking the agreement, you look them in the eye and say, I am altering the agreement. Pray I don't alter it any further. How do you alter it further? What do you mean? Just stay in the room 24/7? You're not sleeping in the same room, Uka. Just go into your room for privacy. No, like in the dorm, you get one room to share with people. If you have a double, like if you have a dorm room to share with someone, your roommate sleeps in the same room. And typically there's like 3 feet of space in between your beds. So like there's not a lot of space. Dude, I've heard stories. I've heard stories of people who asked, like, they wanted to bring someone over, right? So they were like, "Hey roommate, could you leave? Cause I'm gonna have someone over." And then the roommate was like, "No." So then they just did it. They just did it with the roommate there. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm Pekoric. Thank you for the membership. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Urfa Gang. It's not, definitely not cold. I was friends with most of the people on my dorm floor. I would just go hang somewhere else. Okay, madman, sociable madman. Man, when I was in the dorm, I didn't know like anyone, and I don't think anyone knew anyone else either. Social butterfly. Just people just didn't talk to each other. That's just how we lived. Like, gotta do what you gotta do. It's not like a life or death thing. Like, if you don't, like, if you don't do it in your dorm room with your roommate there, are you gonna die? No. Like, didn't you meet people, go to the party in one dorm room for a Mike's Hard Lemonade party in the dry dorms? Nope. Never. And I've never heard any dorm parties happening ever. All the parties happen in frat row. And I'm scared of frat row. I'm never going to... I don't even want to walk past frat row, man. There's always police cars going down and up frat row. Yeah. RA didn't make you guys do stuff? They didn't make us. Like, they organized things, but they didn't make us go, so I just didn't go. Like, I just didn't go to them, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't go to them either. Parties are lame and smell funny. Yeah, I've never been to a party before. I've been invited to them, but I didn't feel comfortable to go to them, so I didn't go. And now I don't know anyone because I never socialized with anyone. It's all good. It's all cool. Even at birthday parties. Not those kind of parties. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Do parties even help with dealing with the struggle of school? I don't think parties are worth it. I don't know, man. Like, I was invited to like 3 or 4 last year. Like, they were all held by the same people. Like, they were from my department. And they liked to like hold like gatherings. So like people can get to know each other better. But the thing is, like, they like handpicked who they invited. And the thing is, like, everyone already knew each other. And I only like vaguely knew like a good amount of them, but like all separately. So I was like, I don't know who I'm gonna talk to if I go to this because they like all know each other. So that's like a dinner. Well, I mean, no, there was still like 40 to 50 people, but like they all knew each other. So I was like, I can't go. What am I gonna do if I go and they're all talking to each other and I don't know what to do? Yeah. Okay, maybe not 40 to 50, like 30 to 40. But the people who organized those parties graduated. So, no more parties for me. If they invited me this year, if they were still here and they invited me this year, I think I would be mentally prepared enough to go. But they're not here anymore, so... Well... I'm not part of the club anymore. I'm pretty sure some other people organize some things, but I don't know them. Uruka, sad girl energy. Sakana good at finding you. Dude, it's not Sakana finding the sad girls. The sad girls find their way to Sakana. Now you have to organize a party. I am not holding a party in my apartment, man. That would be such a mess. First of all, I don't have enough room. Second of all, there's too much weeb shit in my apartment. Who would want to be a part of anything, to be honest? Better be your own thing. I mean, it's just kind of sad that, like, you know, once you, like, been in a place for so long and you still don't have, like, a group of people to vibe with, it's kind of sad. You know, like, it's kind of sad. Just a little bit. How did you find FaZe of all companies? Did he advertise to you? I found on Reddit. I was searching for a good company to apply for a long time. I actually saw the advertisement for Prism Generation 1, but I did not go for it. I had been looking since like August 2020. August of 2020. And then in March I came across the post on Reddit. It was not a happen chance. I was specifically looking for it. So I like actually searched keywords and stuff. It would have been difficult to find if you weren't actually looking for it, because it wasn't like a pinned post or anything. But yeah, came across it. I came across a bunch of other ones too, but like FaZe was the least sketchy looking one. So like, it was the least sketchy looking one. All the other ones looked pretty sketchy. So I just applied for it because I was like, this one looks the most legit out of all of them. So I'm just gonna go for it. And like I like spoke to Sakana and like I was in contact with him. And I was like, he doesn't seem sketchy. Like, I remember the FaZe ad, it was pretty sketchy. I mean, it was, but you have to admit that it was less sketchy than the other ones that were circulating at the time. I'm not gonna name anything. Like, some of them are dead already, or some of them didn't even happen. But it was definitely the least sketchy one. I think Tsundere was the most legit looking. They didn't have open applications. You had to be looking for something that looks legit but also has open applications. Tsundere didn't have open applications. Hey, let me be a VTuber. Do you have any experience? No. Okay. Like, I mean, he did say no experience needed. So like, he did say no experience needed. But yeah, it was not like an easy decision. Especially because you're basically banking everything on your gut feeling and your ability to spot sus. You know, like with a company that doesn't exist yet, you need to have a decent radar. Otherwise, you might be getting yourself into some pretty bad legal shit, you know? How did he convince you he wasn't sus? Well, okay, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was fuck, I don't even remember. Like the wording of the post, I remember sounded more legit than any of the other ones. The wording, the fact that they had a website up, even though the website was ass and it was filled with stock videos. I was like, the fact that they have the website and it has like the name and everything already, that seems pretty legit. The fact that Sakana like told me like his actual name and stuff, you know, like I could like go on his LinkedIn and like Google him, you know. That, and also just like the vibes when talking to Sakana, because like the interview and stuff. The people vibes. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more, but it's been 2 years, guys. It's literally been over 2 years. I don't really remember. You're so lucky that FaZe didn't screw you. I mean, like, part of it is luck, but part of it is also just using common sense, I feel like. I feel like it's not that difficult to spot out a sketchy looking thing, you know? Uruka, I have no social skills and I never talk to people. Also, Uruka, I got good vibes from Sakana. Okay, when I say I have no social skills, it means I cannot converse with people. That doesn't mean I'm not good at reading people, you know? You might know that I am very extremely paranoid. And if you don't know that, I'm pretty sure a lot of people could tell you that. I am very, very paranoid. I'm not quick to trust people, unfortunately. So, yeah. Even after that, I still kept until even past debut, like even past debut, until maybe like 2 to 3 months past debut, I was like, okay, you know what? I think I can mostly trust it now. Cause like even after he said I was accepted, I was like still kind of sussing out because he was like really, really urging me to sign. He was like, so could you like sign it and give it back to me as soon as possible? And I was like, why? And he's like, oh, we just want to make sure that like the art will be all good for like debut and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's kind of sus, but okay. Yeah. I ran the contract past Father Bear and Brother Bear before I signed it. And yeah. Thankfully, it turned out well. Where do you see the ad for FaZe? On Reddit. Reddit, the virtual YouTubers or Reddit. That was like the way to. I don't think there was any other way to find FaZe, really. I'm pretty sure that's like the only place you could have found them. They had like an article. Sakana did like an interview with some random like Japanese Canadian news company. But I don't know how anyone was gonna freaking find that. Does that mean all the FaZe girls are Reddit girls? Okay, I mean, first generation, it's quite likely maybe half found from Reddit. I didn't actually ask them. Second gen and invaders, definitely not. By then, it's like already an established company. They're not going to be going on Reddit being like, ooh, which companies are, you know? You know? Yeah. Like once the company is established already, it's like it's less worrying. It is less worrying applying to companies that are already established because you don't have to like you don't have to sign your name onto something that you don't know if it's gonna work or not. You know, like I know I know now it's like Face Connect. We know what that is. But back then back then I remember all of Gen 1 we were like we used to talk a lot in the work server and we would be like just worrying and debating like, oh man, I wonder if we're gonna pop up. You know, it's difficult to be like I don't know founding base of thing. You know, you don't know if it's gonna work out or not. And if it doesn't work out, then shit. It's like a startup. Exactly. The OGs. It does feel nice in a way, but then it's also like, did I really do anything? Like, did I really do anything to help that? I don't think so. It's probably just everyone else. What if it all comes crumbling down and it's your fault? Yeah, right? Like, what if I fuck up and then the entire company goes down or something, you know, because we don't have the established base yet? What was it like before you got Moomy? Oh my god. Dude, life was so painful before Moomy. You don't even know. You don't even understand. Before Moomy, oh my god. Okay, basically I signed at the end of March, beginning of April-ish. That's why all of my accounts are around my birthday. Like my YouTube channel and my Twitter channel anniversaries are April 2nd-ish, I think. I signed on around there. A little bit before, because I had a name change. So they wanted to debut in April, which obviously didn't happen. So then he was like, okay, we're gonna go in May. That didn't happen. So it changed to June. So 2 months-ish? 2.5 months for debut prep. But the thing is, like, no, we didn't know what we were doing. Like, a good amount of us just did not know what we were doing. Like, we just didn't know what we had to do, like put on, what we needed for the stream. And like Sakana didn't know either because he's not a streamer, you know, like it was a mess. Pippa and Temma were really helpful in that time. Like Pippa, I remember Temma and Pippa were like really helpful with showing everyone how to use OBS. The circus was basically on fire. Yeah, basically. We just did like we were like, what the fuck is OBS? Like, how do I put this image in OBS? How do I put my model in OBS? How do I put the chat? But yeah, they were super helpful. Like, yeah, we had a lot of meetings where basically Pippa and Temma were teaching us how to use all the technology stuff. And yeah, things didn't really get rolling really until maybe I feel like probably late April to May. Like I don't remember really doing anything. I don't remember really doing anything until like late April to May, because I straight up just didn't know what to do. And I remember having these meetings, and they were like, all right, we're gonna have like these elements and these elements and these elements for debut. And I was like, okay, how do you do that? It was so confusing, and they like didn't. It was very unstructured. There was very little structure, zero structure. We did not commission any overlays or anything, so we all made our own stuff. Like my rock background was made by Tama. My initial starting screen, I made that. My ending screen, I made that. Like my chat box, everything, I made that. We all made our own stuff. It was very scuff. But yeah, it kind of. How do you do that, Sakana? I don't know. Yeah, basically. How long did it take for you to write your debut song? I don't remember. I didn't like intentionally write it out. Like I wrote out the like words, like the actual like melody and with the lyrics before anything else. But I remember the instrumental, I made it over the course of maybe like a week-ish. But yeah, I remember I would just like climb out of bed and be like, oh, just a new lyric I thought of, you know, it came pretty naturally, not gonna lie. Mercenary, thank you for the member chat. Scuff company love. Back when it was just the 7 of us scrambling, trying to figure out what we were doing and not really know what's happening. Yeah. And I remember we had a good amount of meetings, but I legitimately don't remember what we were doing in the meetings. Scuff company love, yeah. Sakana, I mean, it's not like Sakana did nothing, you know, like that's how we got our like models, our bodies that we were born with. And the art for our debuts, we had those arts with the numbers on them. My YouTube profile picture, I'm still using the same one. I'm number 6. Yeah, basically lining up the art and rigging stuff. Company gives money, content creators do content. Makes sense to me. Kind of. Kind of. I don't know. I don't really remember that much from that time. Because it was such a mess. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the reason why I don't remember that much is because it was such a mess. Like, we were on fire. I swear to God, we were literally on fire. No one knew what they were doing. Everyone was super unprepared. But we somehow made it work. I remember, like, a lot of us are scrambling in, like, the last 1 or 2 weeks. Because before then, we were just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I made my video for the song, for the FU song, like a week before debut. I remember that. I did not know how to video edit before that. I learned how to video edit from my FU song. That's so cool. None of you knew what you were doing and somehow made it work. Well, I mean, like a couple of us did, but for the most part, not really. That's all debuts though. Corpo or independent. Debut is a scramble. Well, I think it was just confusing because it seemed like we were supposed to be getting some direction before we did anything. So a lot of us were just like, okay, we're just gonna wait to see what they want us to do. But then they didn't say anything, so we just didn't have anything. Like nowadays we can just commission things, right? Like if I want to overlay, I just go, find an artist, commission the artist for an overlay. Or if I want like a live 2D screen or something, it was like commission an artist, commission a rigger. Back then I was like, what the fuck? I don't know how you get these things. So yeah, we made it work. You couldn't commission back then? I feel like it's just that none of us asked. Okay, that's not true. I didn't think to ask because I didn't know if we could or not. But apparently someone else asked and he was like, oh, you can just make it yourself. So that's what we did. We made it ourselves. Or I tried to. It looked super scuffed. With Tenma's help, I made it work. Oh yeah, Sakana also made my game overlay. Sakana made, this one? Sakana made this screen. The game screen. There's also, he also made my non-rock just chatting screen. I don't know if any of you remember that, but it looks like a news telecaster. It looks like I'm telling you the news on the TV, so I never use it. Got it on hand? Probably sometime. He makes things for you, girl? Not anymore. Not anymore. Back then he wanted to save money, so he made mine. Leah, there was something that Leah, oh my god. I don't know if she showed you, but Leah wanted to make little icons for her debut slides. And Sakana was like, okay, I'll make them for you. And it legitimately looks like a 3-year-old drew them. I don't know if she still has them, but it's so funny. It's so funny. You can ask her about it, because I don't have them. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. This one. Wait. I don't know which. Oh. This. Wait, is it this? Why is it so yellow? What the hell? Wait, what? Why is it yellow? This one? Yeah, this one. And then there's this thing. This thing makes it look. This makes it look like a news headline. Doesn't this look like I'm telling you the news? All right. Honestly, really good. I'm impressed with Fishman. Min's actually helped. Back when Min's was still here. Did I delete myself? Where did I go? Shoot, I deleted myself. Min's didn't do it, but Min's taught him how to use Photoshop or something to make it. Where am I? Wait, wrong thing. I just killed myself. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm back. Min's left. Yeah, Min's left to do his own personal projects. We have a new art director. I've not spoken to her though, so not I don't really know what she's like. Self-delete, let's go. I don't know how I accidentally deleted myself. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, those things. Let's see. What other OG things do I have? It's so my files are a complete mess. This is the thing I was talking about. This art. This is my profile picture. If some of you haven't seen this. The starting soon screen. The starting soon screen, I made that one, but no, I did not draw this, no. Lucy drew this. Lucy drew this. We all had like I don't know what you call this, like a countdown art. But I remember Sakana being so confused because I'm doing this thing, the victory hand pose, and he was like, wait, it's supposed to be a 6. But it turns out the 6 is just in the background and I'm doing this hand pose because he was like, why is it saying 2? It's supposed to be 6. Yeah. Look how thick my eyebrows are in this one. Cute. Look at me, I am adorable. My starting soon screen, I don't know if I can... Where is that? Starting screen. Oh, I do have it. To those of you who haven't seen it before, this is the starting screen. I think it's gonna play music right when I drop it in. This is the one I was using before. It's quite simple, but it's quite simple, but I didn't really know what else to do. That's a throwback, yeah. It looks quite simple. But the amount of time it took me to figure out how to do this one. A lot of, what do you call them? The freaking nodes in DaVinci Resolve or something. The fusion function in DaVinci Resolve. It took a few hours. It looks very simple, but it took a few hours. It moves to the beat. Yeah, it moves to the beat. DaVinci Resolve. How did you make it move with the beat? With the fusion tab, the fusion function. You like make a bunch of nodes in the fusion function and then it ends up working somehow. I don't know how to explain it. I can do it if I'm in the program. I can't explain it from memory. But yeah. That's a throwback, even to me. That's a huge throwback. Uruka DaVinci Resolve YouTube tutorials. I'm not even that good. I can do very basic things. I can do very basic things. Press button, make do thing. It's not even a button press. It's like you have to like press button, click other thing, press another button, click other thing, drag the thing to connect the other thing, choose the thing you want to do in the thing. Then you drag another thing to another thing. And then you choose the other thing. It's actually kind of complicated. Sheena said, it's hard to gain bulk due to lol as a woman. I wouldn't even worry about it unless you eat like a whole chicken every day. Sheena, I can see my thighs growing in size. Takes a while to learn, but note compositing is so easy to change things later. It's simple once you understand, but once if you don't, it's kind of confusing. But yeah, I don't think I really have anything else from the beginning excuse me, I just burped. The beginning ages. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything other than the trailer. How many of you guys have seen this? I don't know if this is the right one. Hold on. Whoa, why is it? Have you guys seen this before? Those of you who saw the ads, probably. Did I just get brighter? Is it just me or I got brighter? What the heck? I got brighter. Hold on. Oh, it's because I opened a thing. Where's my... Here we go. Capture this. Use this instead. Bro. Okay, hold on. There was a Face Connect ad that was running before debut to get some eyes on us. Where is the thing? Wait. Bruh. Why is this so difficult? Stop making yourself bigger. Stop it. Stop. Okay. This one. Bam. Okay. There we go. Now I'm not that bright. Okay, I don't want to hear myself talking. I don't hear myself talking, so I'm not gonna play the audio of it. Your resident dumpster diving trash bear. Fujikura Uruka, here to break your ears. I don't want to listen to myself saying that, so I'm not gonna. I want to hear it. No, I'm gonna get freaking copyright striked by my own company. Man. I'm not listening to it. Oh.
Your heroine has arrived. But,
I'm not listening to it.
also the fun stuff to kill. Ashley Ringo, checking in.
I remember back when this thing was still in production. Some of us didn't have our like final like bodies yet, so they had to use recolors of other. You have to use like a recolored Pippa and a recolored Leah. It was so funny.
Fujikura Uruka, here to break your ears.
I'm not listening to it, but man, this brings back vibes. This brings back nostalgia, man. It brings back nostalgia. Listen to it, bro. I don't want to listen to it. You have to listen to yourself. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to listen to it. Look at it. Oh, it's cute. Look at us. Oh shit, it's blurry. Look at us. Man. Brings back memories. brings me back to the days. Nostalgia. Everyone else, cute smile. Uruka, sunglasses. Hey, I have a cute smile too. Just because I'm wearing sunglasses doesn't mean I'm not cute. The good old days. I don't know why. Like, it's great now, but for something about back then, when it was just like us wondering if we would actually work out. Something about it was kind of comfy. Like, it's cool. It's really cool that we have like all these viewers now, but something about back then where it's like, we don't know if this is gonna work out or not. I don't know. Maybe I'm psychotic, but something about that was kind of comfy. You all sound so different, really? I refuse to listen to myself. I refuse to listen to myself. Bagel, thank you, super chat. Uruka has the cutest smile, bro. What do you mean? Do you not like that? You missed the thrill of that experience, not the uncertainty. Probably. Probably. Because nowadays, this is just my life now, you know? This is just my life now. You know, back in the day when it was like, all I was doing was preparing for debut and playing Minecraft for 12 hours. Those were the days. Say, Bear, what do you think your past self would think of if you tell her it would work out? I mean, she'd probably believe me. I don't know. I feel like I had faith. I had faith in FaZe. There were some rough patches, but overall I had faith. And I still have faith. You know? Even though I feel like I am stagnating at the moment, I still have faith, you know? I just need to graduate from academy so that I can focus more on other things. Uruka telling past Uruka that she will make a popsicle out of her own spit. You know, I feel like she would believe that. It's not like I completely changed it. It's not like I just became like that. You know, I always had the capacity to do that. I just didn't do it. Still have faith, eh? Yes, I still have faith. I have faith. I don't know who I have faith in, but I have faith. I have faith in someone. Someday, we will pop up. Or I will. Because some of them already have. McGarmadillo, thank you for the super chat. That montage looked like a scene from a horror flick wherein the gang gets back together after 25 years to solve a murder. What? Why does it look like a horror flick? It's so bright and colorful and cheery. Why does it look like a horror? What the heck? It's like the opposite of horror. What do you mean? Even if you feel like you're stagnating though, what's important is that you keep moving forward no matter how slow. That is true. We are moving forward, just extremely slowly. We are moving, just very slowly. And my voice is not helping me at all with the fact. My voice does not help. See, my situation just doesn't help. Last year, I just couldn't be loud because of the living situation. Now I can't be loud because I physically can't. All the cards are against me, man. I need a doctor, first of all. Your throat is fixable, right? Well, I'd hope so. If it's not, then I might actually cry. Coughing is comfy though. It's not comfy for me. I don't know how you think it's comfy, but it's definitely not comfy to me. It is definitely not comfy to me or my vocal cords or my lungs. Go get checked for nodes, you silly bear. I'm trying to. Fucking doctor's office is so hard to reach. I want Uruka to yell at us. Why do you want me to yell at you? We need to get told. I can't yell. Maybe some cough medicine. That's not the issue. It's not in pain like the sick kind of way. It's like very deep down. I don't know how to describe it. Like, even if you shout your lungs out one day and the next day, like, you don't have a voice, right? It's not even like that. It's not even like that. It feels very strained and constricted and painful. But yeah, I'm not gonna listen to my voice, but do I sound different? Okay, obviously I sound different, but how different do I sound? Coughing comes from the brain or something weird like that. What? I don't think that's how it works. Very much so. Really? Alright, we're getting a very much and some people saying very different. Granted, these few years have probably been the most stressful for your lungs and diaphragm than any other point in your life. Yeah, probably, but I didn't really have that much of an issue. I didn't really have that much of an issue. Like, even if I would get to this point, if I rested for the rest of the day, I would be fine. But now it's just constantly there. Anonymous, thank you so much for the donation. Here's to breaking our ears in the future. Once my voice fixed, I will try to break your ears. Your voice feels less deep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the difference that was made. It was a conscious effort. Is it just a mic difference? Nah, it's not just a mic difference. I legitimately speak differently. If you hadn't told us, I wouldn't have known. It's probably not that noticeable, but I can definitely hear it because it's myself. Debut Uruka was peak 14-year-old boy. Dude, I remember I recorded those lines like 5 to 8 times because Sakana would keep going, this sounds like Goku dubbed in English. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's just what I sound like. Like, you're the one who hired me. Goku English dub is the whole appeal though. My whole appeal is that I sound like the English dub of Dragon Ball Z. I enjoy the fact that Uruka sounds like a 12-year-old kid who would curse at me on Xbox Live. I do. I sound like a prepubescent boy. You sounded far more innocent back then. What do you mean? How do I speak innocently? What do you mean? What? You sound more feminine now in comparison. Yeah, that was the goal. That was the goal. But I didn't used to listen to my voice at all, like speaking voice. So my singing voice is pretty much the same. My singing voice is basically the same. But back then I was like, Jesus Christ, do I really sound like this? Which is why I've tried to change it a bit. It's still somewhat of the same texture, but I've made it sound less disgusting. You don't remotely sound like a prepubescent boy. Really? I sound like a prepubescent boy to me. Urka's moved away from tomboyhood? Nah, I'm just making I'm just making my voice more palatable to myself and other people. There's something wrong with me where I simp for deep-voiced, sultry-sounding women. You have... I'm glad that you like my voice. Personally, I don't think I sound sultry, though. I like your voice. What do you actually sound like? See, people always ask me this. I can't do it. I can't just change it now. This is just what I talk like when I'm live. I'm pretty sure I pretty much talk like this in general too now. I have a recording of myself talking from when I was like 17 though. See, that was my attempt. This is my attempt at talking like I used to. But I think it sounds pretty much exactly the same. Just a little deeper. That's my attempt. It doesn't really change that much. I have a recording from when I was 17 and Jesus Christ, it sounds so gross. It sounds so nasty. And I will never show that to anyone. Share it with us, Bear. No, I will never. I'm legitimately like, that is my dark past. I don't want to. I don't want to. Did how you speak IRL also change? A little bit, I think. Kind of bled over, because I don't really like how you sound. I don't think the pitch makes a difference as much as the delivery, yeah. Basically. It's not... That's what I mean. It's not the pitch, the literal pitch of my voice, but it's like how I vocalize what's coming out of my mouth. You know what I mean? It's more of a... I don't know how to, tone. Tone and texture and pronunciation rather than pitch. Jokes aside, never feel bad about your voice. It makes you stand out from the crowd. Dude, it used to make me stand out way too much, bro. My 7th grade English teacher thought I was a dude. It was the first day. She was calling attendance, not looking up from the attendance board. She was calling out names. She's like, Uruka. And I was like, here. And she's like, okay, I guess she's not here. I was like, wait, what? What? And I'm like, I'm literally right here. And she's like, oh, I thought you were just like a guy playing a prank or something. Man. Yeah. Occasionally, sometimes when I talk, Mama Bear is like, why is your voice so low? I'm like, I don't know. That's just how I talk. I'm like, why? You want me to change my voice? Okay, fine. I already did that. It's already changed. How much do you want me to change your? You made me, mother. I literally came out of you. It always sounds mysterious and kind. There's a unique allure to that. You're funny too, so I'm not seeing negatives. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. Wait, what do you mean by mysterious? What do you mean by mysterious? What kind of voice are you trying to go for? Slightly higher pitched or like balloon helium levels? Not helium levels, it's just... Around here is enough to me. If I go any higher than this, it doesn't sound natural. It's just weird. Excuse me, I just burped. If I go any higher than this, it sounds cringy to me. I can't do that. It's not in my general range, so I can't. That's like trying to speak in the freaking damsel of what? Divine damsel of devastation kind of voice. I can't do that. Inherited Father Bear's vocal cords. Dude, Father Bear's voice isn't even that low. It's not even that low. Uruka sounds mysterious. It sounds more dorky to me. Do I sound dorky? Certain mannerisms. I've been told that I have some unusual mannerisms. Maybe unusual is not the right word, but different. I don't know. I don't think my voice is deeper than my dad's, but like his voice is not that deep. Brother Bear's voice goes pretty deep. I think you guys have heard him before. Brother Bear's voice goes pretty deep. He has a very good range though. Like his range is way better than mine. He can go really deep, but also pretty high considering how deep he can go. How deep? I don't know how to describe it. He's spoken on my stream before. You can go look at it. He's got a good singing voice. He does. He does have a good singing voice. It's a very, very calming kind of... You know what? It's a very like... I feel like we have very similar vocal texture. I don't know if that's like a biological thing though. Like, I feel like we both have like a kind of more airy texture. Even if we're like fully engaging the vocal cords, you know what I mean? Is Brother Bear single? I'm not gonna tell you, but remember that time that I said I was going on a trip that Brother Bear invited me to and his friend was gonna be driving me? I learned some things accidentally that I probably wasn't supposed to know. But his friend assumed that I knew. Wasn't that friend a guy? Yeah, it's not what you think. I don't think it's what you think, Max. Yeah, he was like, oh, have you met blah, blah, blah? Yeah, I'm like, what? Huh? And he was like, oh, did you not know that already? I'm like, no, nope, I didn't know that. It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. But the mirror isn't single. I mean, I didn't say anything. And we're both software engineers too. I've got a chance, bros. I mean, no one said software engineers don't have a chance. I feel like software engineers have a very big chance, considering most of you make bank. Like, most of you make bank, man. I don't think it's that much of an issue. Hey, I'm a software engineer too. I got a chance too. Somewhere out there in the world, there is the right person for you. Most of us don't make big. That's a lie. Where my money? Okay. A lot of you make, not most, but a lot of you make big. Bank or below poverty to buy Teslas. Well, I mean, a little bit below poverty to buy Teslas. But that's like the starting salary, man. That's a starting salary. Sometimes when I hear how much people are making, I'm like, how am I supposed to survive in this world? How do you expect me to not go actually homeless? Max is already a bride for the Urufgang marriage. That's only if he agrees, though. We're not forcing anything on anyone. Marry someone who makes that much. I don't want to marry. If I'm not making a good amount, I don't want to marry someone that makes a good amount, man. I don't want to be completely dependent on a guy, okay? Like, what if it doesn't work out? Then I'll just be on my own, you know? You'll change your mind, Bear. No, I won't. No, I won't. I will not change my mind. I must be making at least a decent amount of money, or else I wouldn't want to spend it. I'd feel bad spending money that's not mine. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty wild hearing what people are making. I'm like, dude, I don't think I can make that much in my entire lifetime. What do you mean you're making that much in a year? What the fuck? That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Would you marry someone making less than you? Probably not. But it also can't be wildly over, you know? I mean, I say this now, but, you know, it all comes down to the person. I respect that attitude a lot. I've dated a lot of women that think the opposite, so it's kind of refreshing. Yeah, I don't want to be using someone else's money for the rest of my life, man. It sucks. Okay, but the thing is, guys. When we go, not when you go, not when we go. When you go on a date, okay? First day, the move is to offer to pay. But I will not let you pay. So, but I will appreciate that you offered to pay. See? If you don't offer to pay, I will slightly think less of you. But either way, I'm still not letting you pay. Sydney, thank you for super chat. Those branches don't seem to be turning to embers. I think that fire is fake, or Uruka has the power to create a burning bush. Cosmic blue bear.
Yes.
See, I learned a few things. In Phase World. I can keep a fire going without any of the branches burning out. Yeah.
Yes.
Hyper Shadow, thank you for the super chat. Ought to rename you Goldilocks. Yeah. You gotta do things with intention. But if the girl is a decent person, she won't let you well, I mean, like maybe she will, but if you go on more than one date and you find yourself still paying, then you gotta worry a bit. Maybe the first one she'll be like, okay, cool, guy is nice, he will pay. If the next one she's still like, he will pay, then you gotta start thinking a little. Puyo for everything, give a super chat. See, this is why we need Uruka love advice stream. Hey, I may not have any experience, but I have a lot of hypothetical situations. It's a way to spot a red flag. Exactly. Yeah. So, for the females, if the guy does not even offer to pay on the first date, you gotta question a little. If he doesn't offer on the second date, you still gotta question. If it's the third one, he still doesn't say anything, then you know, for the guys, you know, opposite situation. Is it even a date if he never offers? I mean, they might think so. Also, if you ask a girl, hey, what do you want to eat? And she goes like, oh, I don't know, what do you want to eat? And then you also go, I don't know, you choose. And then she goes, okay, cool. I'm thinking something. And then he goes, you know what, let's go here instead. And it's none of the things you listed. That's kind of weird too. Like, don't do that. If you have something in mind, just say it, okay? The girl won't mind. She will just tag along. But if you tell her to choose and then you don't go with any of those, that's weird. That just goes for anyone. Well, I mean, it's like fine if you're friends, you know? If it's your friend, it's fine. It really doesn't matter. But if it's like one of the first impressions, you know, that's kind of odd. If it's your parents, whatever. But if it's someone that you're just meeting for the first time, or like you haven't met that much, that's weird. If you have something in mind, just say it. Yeah. Like, don't try to be polite and go like, oh no, you choose. And then after they choose, they like go like, oh, I don't really care, but blah, 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 blah. And you go like, no, we're going here instead. Oddly specific advice. You underestimate how many scenarios I have. No. I have a lot of stories from friends and other people. So. Uruka knows, for she has lots of experience being weird. Okay, see, I may not be good with social interaction, but these kind of social cue kind of things, I am overly good at, to the point that I overthink it and I stress myself out. You can count on me to give you those, okay? Or, are you hungry? Nah. Later, why don't you buy me anything? And I was like, are you hungry? Nah. And then you buy something and then they end up eating half of it. Like, dude, if you wanted it, just get your own. Just get your own. Uruka has entire dating skirmishes planned out in her head. It's actually happened before. Was it to me? I won't say, but it has actually happened before. And it is something that I think about a lot, because I'm just like, why? Why? And it's like, it's even funnier because it's like the recommended things were like actual, not like nice restaurants, but just like actual restaurants, you know? Like a ramen restaurant or like a Chinese restaurant, you know, actual restaurants. And then the thing they suggest is like a drive-through food truck. And it's just like, okay. Cool. Okay, cool, got it. Okay. That's like the cherry on top. Not even the things before that. Like, it was a nice place, and it would be maybe still questionable. Hey, now food trucks have the best food. I don't know, man. A first date, sitting in a stranger's car in a parking lot, eating at a food truck is not like I'm not getting in that car. Like straight up, I'm not getting in that car. I don't know you. I'm not getting in your car. Some restaurants are kind of expensive for what they serve. I mean, look, yeah, but like they're not that expensive. Yeah. Not even a diva, just paranoid. I am paranoid, man. I'm not gonna get in some random stranger's car. Even if you offer to drive me, no, I'm gonna Uber. Why go somewhere expensive on a first date when you're not even sure about her? It's not even... Ramen costs $15 a bowl. That's not considered like fine dining, you know? Like, it's just normal food. It's just normal food. And if you weren't even planning on paying in the first place, does it really matter? Like, Uber's getting in a random stranger's car. Yeah, but at least it's like a documented stranger, you know? Like, it's someone that is registered with Uber, and like you can see on the map where you're going, and you can share your location with people, you know? $15 for ramen? What do you guys pay for ramen? 15 is considered pretty cheap already. It gets up to like $18, $20 usually. But sharing your location with people just means like they can find your dead body. Okay, look, it's to me, it is safer to get into a car with an Uber driver that is rated 5 stars with several reviews than a random stranger that you don't know at all and you have no background of. You don't know them at all. You have no information on them, you know? I feel like that makes sense, right? Ramen is $10 max. Bro, where the hell do you... What? Bruh. $10. That's like... Maybe 10 years ago it was $12. Yeah, I once went to Ichiran? Was it? In New York. It's $25 for a bowl of ramen. It hurt. It hurt, but I needed ramen. $15 is not cheap at all. That's upper middle range. I've never been to a ramen place anywhere near me that is cheaper than $15. I've never seen... You know what? In the places that I've been in this country, I have not seen ramen cheaper than $15. I know it's cheaper in Japan, but it's super expensive in America. That's region specific, Bear. Okay, I don't think it's a secret that I've never been to the yee like middle ass section of America. Okay, like I don't even know what's there. Minnesota, Mississippi, Alabama. I don't think that's a secret. Okay, like. Darn tootin'. Use a city slicker if I ever saw one. I'm not a city slicker. I'm not. I don't live in the middle of nowhere. They're not yee. They're pretty yee to me. Meet in a central location for the boat and then take the same Uber for the date location. That way you don't get the sketch Uber drivers. I've been in Ubers alone several times. Like, I don't even know how many. Like, I Uber literally everywhere that I need to go that's more than maybe a mile and a half away. That's a lot of places. I've never really had any issues. Look at the city girl trying to say she ain't no city slicker. You ever seen corn growing? I have, actually, on a farm. Like, there's something in between a city and a literal farm. You know, like there's things in between a giant city and the middle of nowhere farm. Dude, you aren't sheltered, you're castled. What do you mean? What do you mean? Because never seen a farm. I've seen a farm. Just probably not the kind of farm you're thinking of. Suburbs, yeah. I've seen the farms. I used to live somewhat close to a farm. Although it wasn't like a... It was like a franchise farm. I don't really know how you call those, but they're like the kind of farms that you like visit for like field trips in elementary school. Never actually taken an Uber. Started driving at 15 using my brother's license. Bro, I have a driver's license. I just don't have a car. it's easier to obtain a license than a car. Petting zoo? No. They actually had like they actually produced stuff. Like it was a farm that actually did stuff. It wasn't just a petting zoo. Field trips to the farms. Well, okay, it wasn't a field trip. We walked there. It was like less than a mile away. Like my schools were very close to the farm. LCU, no car you can ram the castle with. I'm not castled. I am way less castled than anyone else around from where I am. Every time I talk to people from my hometown, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Did I used to be like this too? I've gotten better, okay? I'm way better. I remember getting into a fight over a kid stealing my corn during a field trip. Got suspended, but got my corn back. Bro, what the heck? You fought over corn? That's actually really funny. That's so funny. Hyper shout out, thank you for super chat. Incredibly castled. I mean, I don't know, man. It's we have our own set of problems over there. We have our own set of problems. Are they really comparable? Probably not. Because they're not like life or death situations, but it definitely seems like it when you're in the moment. It's an incredibly toxic community that you really don't want. You really don't want to be. You know, it's a good place to be, but it's very toxic. Which is why I try to never go back. Driver's license is a state of mind. Better to have a car and no license. Dude, if you have a car and no license, you are way more likely to go to jail. I've seen a farm, pulls up Google. I've been to multiple farms, man. Shout out mentally draining environments. Dude, the stories that I hear, I have some friends that still have like younger siblings that are still at that place. At that place. I don't know why I call it that place. It gets worse and worse with each year. Like, it's so funny. Like, I can't tell you guys exactly the situation. But like, oh my god, like the parents of like the freaking math Olympiad kids are like getting into fights over their children. Like, what kind of world do we live in? Like, it gets worse and worse. It gets worse and worse. Yeah, like they were getting into fights over like the race of the kids that were like becoming the math and science Olympiad like presidents or something. Oh my god, it's so funny. That's how you produce software engineers who make bank. It's so toxic, but just like when I'm not there, when I look back on it, you know, like it's so funny. I laugh at it now, but if that were me, oh my god. It's yeah. And there is also the freaking, what do you call it? The scandals of like people cheating their way into college. Stuff like that. Like they paid their way into like a research lab and that's how they got into college or something like that. That's just a normal thing. I don't know. That's a I don't know. It's not like using Chegg to cheat. It's like literally buying your way in. And like literally like buying your way into like a known research lab and then putting your name on research papers that you did not write, that were obviously written by like, I don't know, PhD students or something. That's been happening for years. Oh, it has been. But it's just weird that there's so many of them. Oh my God. Yeah, and then they got caught. And there was like a whole scandal. But like, their like uncles are rich or something, so it didn't matter. Like, the world runs on nepotism. Yeah, exactly. 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 It's so wild, man. It's so wild. The world is crazy. The world is insane. But yeah, that's why I was so freaking stressed, man. That kind of environment, there's no way that you can... There's no way you cannot think that you're a failure if you don't get into a known school. Being in a high school like that. It's so bad. Poor Urka, so castled. Yeah. I'm pretty castled. You have so many Higher Academy horror stories. I have so many, man. And none of them were actually me. Well, I mean, like, they were, some of them were me, but the actual horror story is not me. So yeah, the grind to get into a school that people know the name of just because of the name of the school. People legitimately think that their life is over if they don't go to a top 20 school. Well, like, you know, the chances of even the like rated 20th school in the US has like a 15% acceptance rate. There's no way everyone is going to get into one. Glad you're in a better place now. Well, I mean, like, I achieved my goal before I went into a better place. I got in the top 20 school because there's only 20 schools in my country. That's so real. Oh my God. Oh my God. But yeah, it is an absolute miracle that I got into the academy that I did with the atrocious grades that I had. But yeah, I feel so bad for because it seriously only gets worse and worse with every year. Like you look at those kids now and they'll be like, yeah, I'm taking like 8 AP classes. And I'm like, there's not even 8 periods in a school day. What do you mean? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm like self-studying 2 of them. I'm like, what? What do you mean? It's insane, Jesus. How did you get into your current school with those grades? I had a bit of leverage in not I shouldn't say leverage because that sounds like I cheated my way in. I had a bit of extracurricular advantage, I guess you would say. Not nepotism. On paper, it seems odd, but I did not blackmail anyone. Nor was it through connections. It was through my it was still through my own efforts. But I don't think it was not it was not in the traditional sense. I have some extracurricular accomplishments that helped me leverage my GPA a little bit. I have a particular set of skills. Yeah, basically. Sakana's recommendation letter. Do you think I joined FaZe before I got into academy?
Yes.
Task manager, thank you for the super chat. Good night, Kuma-san. Good night, task manager. Thank you. Thank you. Band scholarship. No. You don't get the scholarship until you get into the school, so it doesn't really work like that. Sydney, thank you for super chat. Magic fires are impressive. Thank you. I know. I'm really good at doing that. Yeah. Really does sound sus. It sounds sus, but I can't really tell you. It's not something I can tell you, basically. Without it being dangerous, so. They usually come not dangerous in the sense that it's illegal. It's just doxing. They usually come together with a letter of mission. Yeah, basically. That's actually how I got my scholarship too. So, third or fourth self-dox. I haven't done it. What do you mean? I haven't doxed myself. I haven't doxed myself. Throwing cards really come in handy. That's the... Oh, yes, I won several worldwide card throwing championships, and that's how I got into academy, of course.
Yes.
Dude, you can't say that and then look around suspiciously. I'm not looking around suspiciously. This is me thinking. You're not supposed to acknowledge it, okay? You're not supposed to acknowledge it. You're supposed to be like, yeah, you've never done that before. That's how this thing goes, okay? You're supposed to agree with me. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that I would like to say, but I just can't. There's just a lot of things that would be doxing. Like, you know, how you guys are like, oh, you should do a hand cam stream where you play violin. I can't even do that. Because first of all, that would be kind of risky. Second of all, just my form from playing would be enough to dox me. Just my form and technique of playing would be enough to dox me. If someone actually knew, if someone was vaguely in I don't know, how would you say, in the circle, You would know who I studied under just by how I play, okay? Like, it's quite obvious. It's not even I don't have tats. I don't have tattoos. In the circle. We got a skull and bones here, boys. What is that? Is that a reference? Careful, bear. None of what I said is dangerous. You know how many professional musicians there are? A lot of them. There's a very specific circle that would know. And I doubt that any of them are here, but it's just a thing to be wary about. New information is dangerous information. Dude, like I said, there's a hell of a lot of musicians in the world. Now people know how to look for. Okay, let me rephrase. There's a hell of a lot of musicians that have a very distinct style that also teach. And also, you're never gonna see it. So like, and it's not like if I'm out in the wild, you'd tell, because there's a lot of people who also play the same way. But the difference is circling back to me. She's got decoys. I don't have decoys. They're just called people who also studied under the same person. Seeing bear paws playing violin would totally dox you. They wouldn't. But if someone really wanted to, they could. But yeah, I'm never gonna do that, so. New information leads to people in your walls. I don't really know how because that's like literally anyone that studies under anyone that has some sort of name will have their technique and style. Like that's not an uncommon thing. That's just what happens. But what happens from that is then you can identify some people. You can identify who some people have studied with. Some are harder than others. Mine is not that identifiable, but still. New information in general. I'm just letting you guys know. So if Uruka jumps around and dances while violating her master is Lindsay Sterling. Yes. You got me there. Oh shit, I've been doxxed. I studied under Lindsay Sterling. And that's why I can never do a IRL handcam violin stream, because I'm always dancing while I'm probably way easier to recognize illustrators and musicians. Some people don't have trained ears for music. I'm not worried. Okay, it's not that I think that you will recognize me from the sound, because that, you know, I already play on stream. It's the form that you use to hold and play the instrument are different depending on who you learned from. So it's more of a visual thing. Well, it's easier to pick up visually. Did you learn the dancing part from her too? Yes, obviously. I am really bad at dancing though. I am really bad at dancing. I can't dance. I can keep rhythm, but I can't dance. For the life of me. But it's probably just because I never tried, like, actually. I just don't know the movements. I feel like I look weird. I can fake dance, you know? I can do the thing. I can pretend that I'm doing Dance Dance Revolution. I can keep rhythm. Other than that, you can hit the gritty. Is that what they call it? Kind of. Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, can you dance in a club? I've never been to a club, so I don't know. Probably not. I don't know what I'd do. I don't think I'm a little too self-conscious to try to do the kind of risk dance moves, you know? Like, I don't think I would do that. You ever dance at home? I do. Actually yesterday I was doing that. Sometimes I just put on music and I try. It's really cringe, but I try. When I say try, I'm basically just jumping around. And then sometimes I get paranoid because I'm like, what if my curtain is see-through? But then I'm like, there's no way it's see-through. I just jump around, I flail around. If I'm feeling extra, what do you call it? If I'm feeling extra funky, I'll throw in some I don't even know what you call it. Some more movement. What if there's a camera behind the mirror and the studio audience is watching you in horror? If there was a camera behind my mirror, I have more than my dancing to be worried about. If there was a hidden camera in my apartment, the dancing is the least of my worries. You know? Better leave space for Jesus. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra funky, I leave zero room for Jesus in between me and the air. What do you mean to leave room for Jesus? I'm not dancing with anyone. I do not dance naked. I don't dance naked. I do other things naked, but that's why I said it's not the dancing I'm worried about. Jesus wouldn't approve of you getting too close to that air. I'm sorry, man. I just don't know how. I don't know how to leave that much room for Jesus, man. I need the air close to me. Yeah, I shower naked, bro. I shower naked. Except for the socks, of course. You know, sometimes after I come out of the shower and I wipe myself off, sometimes I just don't put on clothes after wiping myself off and I walk around. Phew, I was gonna say, you would better have socks on. You better have socks on. You can have everything else exposed, but you better have socks on. I used to cook naked, never again after the incident. That reminds me of Sakana telling me he was trying to cook bacon shirtless and all the oil was like splattering on him. Excuse me, I just burped. Ugh. I think every man has tried to cook bacon shirtless at least once. I have not tried to cook bacon, period, so... Yeah. I don't need that image, Uruka. You think I need that image? If it's in my head, you have to hear it too, okay? That's not an image that I need either, trust me. Told Sakana to wear apron for the full aesthetic. See, even that would be better. It would be weird, but even that would be better. I cook shirtless all the time. Dude. I'm scared of even cooking with short sleeves. Like, I need sleeves, man. Otherwise, the stuff's gonna splatter on my arms. Speaking of my arms, bro, I usually wear like long sleeves, right? But I stepped into the sun with short sleeves for like an hour one day, and I'm like so tan. I'm so much tanner compared to before. And you can see where it cuts. Oh my god. I think I already had the tan by the time I took the maid picture. So like, my arm is way tanner than usual in that picture. My farmer's tan, yeah. Man. My instructor welds with short sleeves. Bro, what the heck? Who is this Chad? Why? Who? That sounds mildly dangerous. Sun's out, guns out. I usually just keep sleeves on because I don't want to get like sunburn. But it was just way too hot, man. It was way too hot. It's really weird being tan though. It's really weird. It's just like I look at my arm and I'm like, wow, that's not the color I expected. It's just like a mental thing, you know? You just look at yourself and I'm like, oh, that's not what I remembered it to look like, but okay. The best is when you get the half moon crescent tan on your forehead after wearing your cap backwards. See, I don't have that issue because I don't wear caps backwards. I don't do that. At least you do tan. I go from 0 to crispy. See, I'm just thankful that I don't get that like tourist lobster red kind of burn. You know what I mean? the like old people tourists that literally look like lobsters because they tanned and burned and they're just like red all around. I'm very thankful that I do not get that. May 1st is the kickoff for shorts and t-shirt season for me, even if it's flipping snows outside. Been like that for years. Dude, it's May 13th right now. I have not gone outside wearing shorts. Like low-key, it keeps shifting between cold and hot, and I just don't know what to do. And I'd rather have long pants than shorts, because just in case it's cold. I wear short sleeves and a jacket, so if it gets hot, I can take off the jacket. But like, I want to be able to wear shorts, but also it's freaking cold sometimes. Ugh. I'm a lobster man. You just have to embrace, evolve to crab. I don't think there's a difference between crab and lobster in this analogy. They're both equally red. I once walked home in a blizzard wearing shorts and a heavy jacket, bro. You're built different. I could not. Even if it's like mildly cold, I want pants, man. My legs get cold My legs get the most cold out of anything, I think. If it's cold and I have short sleeves, it's fine. If it's cold and I have shorts, that's a problem. That's an issue. That's a problem. You just have to be like me in high school and wear shorts and a hoodie even if it's like 34 degrees. I wore pants pretty much throughout high school. Like I did not wear shorts. Other than in 9th grade, I did not wear shorts. Even if it was freaking hot, I never wore shorts. You want to know the reason? You want to know the reason why? Even if it was freaking hot, I never. Basically, you know how I told you that I still do, but less. I dress like a tomboy. So from 3rd to 9th grade, the only shorts I wore outside were basketball shorts. So in 9th grade, when it got hot, I wore basketball shorts. But by the time 10th grade came, I was like 15, 16-ish. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not wearing basketball shorts anymore. I think I've outgrown the basketball shorts. But then I was too self-conscious to wear short shorts. So my solution was just never wear shorts. Always wear pants. So from 10th to 12th grade, I never wore shorts. Even if it was a freaking 90 degrees outside. Gabriel, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Uber Gang. It's definitely not a cult. Thank you. You could keep wearing basketball shorts if you played basketball. I did not play basketball. I never played basketball. I just liked basketball shorts. What about to the beach? I did not go to the beach. Did you just wear like leggings? Nope, I've never worn leggings before and I still will never wear leggings. I refuse to wear leggings. There are a couple pieces of clothing that I will never wear, and one of those is leggings. Nah, I wore like jeans or Adidas pants. Not even under clothes. If it's like under other pants, then sure. Leggings are comfortable though. I refuse to wear leggings because they just don't look like pants, okay? I don't want to look like a 30-year-old mom. Leggings give me like 30-year-old mom vibe. It's either like 35-year-old mom vibe or 7-year-old child vibe. There is no in between, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like my pants being so... Okay, I say that, but I don't like having pants that are so tight and also so thin. My jeans are very tight on my skin, but the jeans fabric is thick, so it doesn't like show every single curve on your legs and ass, you know what I mean? I refuse to wear leggings. That's that. I never wore leggings. Even as a child, I did not wear leggings. Mama Bear did not give me leggings. I'm pretty sure it's because she also thinks they are not like actual pants. You have to wear the same leggings, North Face jacket, Uggs, and knitted beanie that every sorority girl wore 3 years ago. I don't want to give even an ounce of sorority vibe. If I do, I will change my wardrobe completely. I will stay as far away as sorority girl vibe as I possibly can. No camel toe. No. No. See, that's why you don't wear leggings. Just don't do it. Become an ABG. No. No. I can't. I refuse. I refuse to become an ABG. Oh my god. Get them Fila's and Lululemon fanny. Okay, first of all, I don't even like have the build or look for an ABG really. So like even if I really wanted to, I don't think I would really look like one. What's an ABG? An ABG is an Asian baby girl. There's a very specific look to them. Like, there's a very specific style of makeup, very heavy lashes and mascara and eyeliner. Other than that, I don't really know. They have very, very long fake eyelashes. And there's a certain way that they dress. I don't know how to describe it. When you see them, you know. Like, you see them, you will know. All Google images about it are the same person. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I could do that. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could. Rave ready 24/7. Yeah, I don't think I could. Just like my build and my like facial features. I don't think I would really look. I don't think it would look right. Booba game too weak. It's not even a booba thing. It's not even a booba thing. It's I don't know how to explain it. But there's like a certain facial structure that a lot of them like have that makes it work, you know? It's an aura. I don't think I have that aura. Like I said, I have a very ambiguous aura. I don't think it would work on me. I don't want to Google this. FBI is watching. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's not yab or anything. It's low-key kind of funny. It's a vibe thing. And they come in packs too. Like, they come in packs. If you see one, there's gonna be a bunch of other ones nearby. There's been an uptick of girls with the ABG fit coming into my gym. Don't know how you can even live with all that excessive makeup. Does it not come off with a freaking sweat and stuff? Like, what? Bruh. Why? If you have a small white Pomeranian, you're halfway there. I don't, though. I don't have a small white Pomeranian. I have waterproof makeup, you know? I mean, yeah, but like... But... Still! It like clogs up all your pores and stuff. It's gross. I don't even like to do anything when it's like I'm just walking outside in the sun for like 10 minutes, man. It's nasty. Speaking of places to take someone on a first date, pools are great for that. Are you sure? Are you really sure about that? Is it just so you can see their body? Is that the reasoning? Because that would be kind of weird. Makeup be gone. What about the waterproof makeup? The waterproof makeup, man. I mean, no makeup at post. I barely do anything. Sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, I just go. It's fine if I look ugly. I'm just going to class for like 1 hour. It's so we can show off our body. What if you don't have a good body though? I can't picture Uruka as an ABG. Yeah, because I don't act like one. I can never picture myself as an ABG. The day I become an ABG is the day that I die. That's a skill issue, literally. It is a skill issue. It's too much effort for very little return, okay? Don't say that, Bear-san. I'm sure you look great all the time. Oh, I don't. I don't. But thank you. A good body is only a mindset. I've seen people who look like a Grizzly Adams wearing a tea bag at the lakes. I only understood about half of that sentence. At least she's honest. I mean, like, I don't really... Sometimes I literally go to... I just roll out of bed and leave. Like, sometimes I don't even wash my face. I brush my hair and then I leave. That's all I do. I roll out of bed, brush my hair, take a piss, and then go. Or maybe brush my teeth too. But washing my face is like... That's another level. Not that I'm ugly. I'm not ugly. But like... I don't know. I can't bring myself to give a damn, really. Washing your face? Are you saying you don't wash your face? Sometimes. If I'm really lazy, I don't, yeah. Maybe brush teeth. Nah. I always brush my teeth. I don't know why. If I'm going outside, I will brush my teeth, because otherwise it's gross. Washing my face... It depends on how much of a rush I'm in and how gross I feel. Sometimes I'll just put on a mask. If I don't want to deal with washing my face, I'll just put on a mask. Do you brush before you eat? Sometimes. If I'm going outside, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've put anything on. How long has it been? I don't know. I kind of just wash my face, throw on lotion and sunblock it and leave if I really need to. Like I don't look terrible. I don't look terrible, I don't think. I look almost the same even if I attempt to make myself look better, I feel. This is what the big C stuff did to people. Honestly, I think I was more hygienic during the peak of the world ending. It was more like when I started living in a dorm, then I started getting lazier. I don't know what it is about being in a dorm. It just makes me not want to do anything. Mainly just because I don't want to like run into people. Like if I want food, I have to go somewhere. You know? Like I have to go outside and like be in the presence of a bunch of other students. Like ew. Like oh. You had to wash your hands, and yeah, washing your hands became a big thing, thankfully. Thankfully, people started washing their hands regularly. Although I don't know if they do now. Public places can really sap away energy. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but just like being in a dorm, or like anything that just reminds me of school, being in a school facility just drains my energy. It's like, yes, I am here because of school. Oh, yes, there are students in the wall next to me. I mean, like now there are, but like I'm in an apartment now. So it's like I have a safe space that is not correlating to school, and I don't have to think about it at all, and I don't have to run into anyone. You know what I mean? just being in the mindset of I am still at school right now. It sucks. My safe blue bear space, yeah. I love having an apartment. It's even though it's like a really crusty apartment. It's a really crusty apartment, but I love it still. Isolation from school, yeah. It just sucked, man. Being in dorm sucks. I hate it. Especially, not even, okay, that part and the fact that it's like, it was a very small room. Like a very, very small room. My bed and my desk were like 1.5 feet apart. And then like between that there was like maybe like 3 feet between the door and my bed. So very little space. And there was no freaking Ethernet portal. Not portal, port. Which sucks. Like, I'm pretty sure there was Ethernet. It was just behind the heavy ass cabinet. Dorm life is like activating the Wild Wasteland perk. I both miss and hate it. I do not miss it at all. I miss it. I do not miss it at all. The only thing that I miss about it is I do not miss it at all. Okay, the only thing that I miss about it is the illusion that you're not paying for food, but you paid for it already. Like you paid for it already. You're just using up the credit that you already paid for. It's just the illusion that you're paying less for food. And you can get it like whenever you want almost, except for past 12 a.m. because they're dumb. That's what I hated. That's what if I was hungry past 12 a.m., then I was screwed because there's nothing open. Oh, come on. There's those few stories you look back on and go, ah, ha, ha, ha. Not really. You see, I don't have friends. So, yeah. No, I don't really have any dorm memories. Especially because I didn't have a roommate. So yeah, I don't really have any dorm memories. You took a single? Yeah, I had a single. I don't want to deal with other people. I don't want to deal with other people. The loner life doesn't produce many stories. It really doesn't. But it doesn't produce a lot of stories online. You know, I have a lot of online stories. What about your floor mates? I didn't know them. There was like one person that I like ran into, and then we like traded Instagrams and then never spoke again. I didn't know any of my floor mates really. I didn't even know who my RA was. Like, apparently I once passed by my RA and she like waved and I was like, what? I did not know. I've never met them before. because they were like, okay, guys, beginning of the year, you gotta schedule a meeting with your RAs. And then I just never scheduled a meeting, and then they never told me anything, so I just never met them. That's why you befriended international students, great friends you will never speak to again. I mean, a lot of international students actually stay. Although, I don't know, it's hard to like find international students that don't like only hang out with international students. You know what I mean? All the international students kind of hang out with other international students from their country. I'm like, bro, I can't keep up with what you're saying. For Euros, what are RAs? RAs are, what is it? Residential, resident assistants or something, I think. I don't remember what the A stands for. It's a resident something, residential assistant. Yeah. Advisor? I don't think it's an advisor. I don't know. Friends are overrated. Friends never stay, they always come and go. Well, I mean, some friends don't go, you know? I'm still friends with my few friends from middle and high school. They are my closest friends. And how long has been? A very long time. Like 4 of them. We don't talk that often, but we're still pretty close. Kit Kat friend, for example. Consider getting good friends. Yeah, what the heck? Get good friends. But y'all hang. Yeah, we do like Zoom meetings occasionally. Kit Kat friend is kind of close by to me, so we hang out sometimes. Oh yeah, they're the ones who invited themselves over to my apartment. So like, remember what I told you guys? I checked my notifications and there was like a bunch of messages. And they were like, guys, let's go on a vacation together. And they were like, okay, where should we go? And they were like, let's go to Uruka's apartment. And they were like, okay. I'm like, what? I wasn't even online at the time. And then they were like, oh, what if she's not free on these days? And then they were like, she will be free. What the fuck? Getting a group of people who ride or die. Yeah, basically. One of them is the Final Fantasy girl. She's the one that wants me to play Final Fantasy. And the one that's good at posing because of Final Fantasy photo shoots. In the game, not cosplay. Photo shoots in the game with their characters. Oh yeah, 14. She also knows you're a blue bear online, right? At the moment, only Kit Kat friend knows I'm a blue bear online. Well, technically, the Final Fantasy one is the one that I went to Crunchyroll Expo with, and she saw she saw my cardboard cutout that was being wheeled around. I don't think she remembers though. I don't think she remembers. How did Kit Kat friend get the name Kit Kat friend? I think it's because one time she gave me a bag of snacks and it included a Kit Kat that I ate on stream and you guys called her Kit Kat friend. Don't let your relationships die. I tried reconnecting with some people and it's just been so long and we're quite different now. Yeah, I mean like, we still talk like not super often, but often enough to just have like life updates and stuff. Like we are all very different, but not different enough that we can't like just comfortably converse, you know? I feel like we've all accepted by now our like differences. Honestly, I feel like I'm the one that changed the least. Actually, I've changed, but in a different way. Let's just say that. I've changed, but in a different sense than the rest of them. They're changing in like actual life situations, being social and getting into relationships. Me, I've changed by talking to strangers online. The life of a Boo Bear. But yeah, I think we've managed to work around those differences. I'm sure we're used to it already. Any marriages yet? No, but actually, like the last time we called, like last week or something, like a lot of, well, not a lot, not a lot, but a few of like the people that we went to high school with are like engaged and married already, and we're like, whoa, what the heck? You're supposed to be like a kid, because a lot of these people, I don't have like the mental image I have of them are like when they were 14. I'm like, bro, how are you getting married? How are you getting married? You are still like 5'2" and 14 years old. Hang on, aren't they uni students too? I mean, like, some of them, but like, you know, like the age you go to university. There's a lot of people who are in undergrad that are like not the usual age. And also, like some of them were like our upperclassmen and stuff like that. There are some that are like the same age as us too, though. I feel like you're like slightly underestimating when I was born. Like, that's true, but I expect people to marry after graduating. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but some people also didn't go to university, so there's those people too. When I found out my uni friend was 30, I was shook. Yeah, like there's a decent amount of people I don't know. Maybe I know like a dude who's like 28. I know someone who's like 26, 27-ish, you know? Like they did like other things before they went to university, or they took a break or something. Or they just changed majors and it took a long time to get the credits. So there's not really like a specific age for a uni student to be. That's just what people expect, but you know, what you expect is not usually always the reality. College dropouts, let's go! Let's go! I'm not one, but let's go! Props to you guys for doing that. If that's not what you wanted, then, you know, it's not for you. There are people I graduated high school with that got married and divorced before I was even out of university. Bro, what the Okay, I don't know anyone like that. That's a little extreme. A lot of people do get married after college, or at least live together with chosen partner. Yeah, like living together with your partner, that's like normal, I guess. Like I know like uni students now, like they're still students, but they do live together. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not that common to get married like right after college, you know? I don't know that many people. But yeah, we were talking because like it's really weird to see where people are like after your mental image of them is just like when they were 16, you know? It's very odd. Very mind bending. Joe Man, thank you for this member chat. Hello Uruka, how's it going today? It's going alright. Probably gonna wrap up soon. I was not planning on going this long, but the conversation was interesting. And I hope you guys find this comfy. I was trying to make it as comfy as possible, so I hope you find it comfy. Oji-san, thank you for super chat. Hello Uruka, today's my birthday. How are you doing? Alright. I am doing okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Oji-san. Happy birthday to you. That's the extent of what I can do with my broken vocal cords. I'm older than Fishman. Ooh, are you actually? I mean, he's like not that old. He's kind of old, but like not that old. This feels way too melodic. What do you mean? It's a happy. It has a melody. What do you mean? What? I'm older than him too. That I can believe. For some reason, like you like. For some reason, I can believe that. For some reason, for the wood, I don't like that. I don't know why. Is that an insult? I'm sorry. Oh, you mean because okay, you want me to sing it like normal people do? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday to you. Is that better? That's how normal people sing happy birthday. The key always changes right at the jump. It always changes right. Happy birthday to Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to someone. Happy birthday to you. It always sounds like that. And when it's like a group of people, it's all in different keys. And it's so creepy and dissonant. Is Sakana 47 or not? No, he's 93. Everyone being out of tune and chaotic is comfy. Adds soul. It doesn't add soul to me. It hurts my soul, man. It chips away at my soul. My ears are not meant to be ground away at with this dissonant happy birthday. Can I have Sakana's phone number? Yeah, sure. Give me a second. His phone number is 640-668-2341. Go ahead and text him if you want to. When is Fishman going to the retirement home? When he breaks his back from being in the warehouse for too long. That poor random person. I wonder if it's an actual number. 640 area code. Random person in New Jersey. Please pretend to be Sakana. Thank you. Hey, I'm walking here. Isn't that New York? I thought you just read off the Face Connect one. Face Connect does not have a business phone number. Why would he have a business phone number? This is not the 80s. New Jersey. Didn't even include the country code to be believable. Did you really think Sakana is actually in Canada? He just said that to throw you off. Why would he tell you where he actually is? That's dangerous, especially since you guys know what he looks like. Obviously, he lives in New Jersey. Business phones are common though. For a VTuber company. Who's gonna pick it up? Like, why would they pick it up? Why would it be dangerous? Everyone loves Sakana. I'm sure there's someone in the world that doesn't love Sakana. I'm sure of it. Just the nature of people and the world itself. No, Sakana links his LinkedIn on the company page. That's not what you were supposed to tell them. He lives in New Jersey. No. Even I've told you guys this before. Even I've said it before. Except his freaking LinkedIn picture is from like 12 years ago. So like, it's not even accurate. He looks way better in that picture than he does in real life. Not to dunk on him or anything, but like... Someone violently hates coffee, I'm sure of it. Internet picture, don't we all? I was genuinely confused when I saw him in real life for the first time. Because I did not know that his picture was from that long ago. And I looked at, cause like, he was not very specific. Cause like, he was like, okay, just come out to like this street and I'll be like parked there. And I walked out to that street and there's like 10 cars parked there. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, okay, I'll get out of the car. And I like looked around. I was like, I don't see him. And then he waved. He was like right in front of me. I'm like, you don't look like, you don't look like him. Not wildly different, but different enough. It's the height. I did not expect him to be that short. That's the thing. I did not expect him to be that short. Isn't he like 5'7"? Yeah, he wishes he was 5'7". I'm sure he probably tells people he's 5'7". Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Sheena raid. Let's do a Sheena raid. All right. I hope this was a comfy chatting time for you guys. Let me know if the vibe hit. Trying to get that comfy campfire vibe. So hopefully with the reverb in the mic and the campfire noises and the campfire in the background, hopefully it was comfy enough. Surprisingly not that deranged. Are you saying it was somewhat deranged? Mr. It's Clobber in Time. Thank you for super chat. He's as tall as a Wolverine. How tall is Wolverine? How tall is a wolf? Wait a minute. What?
Uruka.
What? There is no way. Why is Wolverine 5'3"? He's a 5'3" and 200 pounds? Dude, he's literally the freaking Tyler 1 meme. He's the Tyler 1 meme of Tyler 1 looking up at the lady taller than him. Bruh. What the hell? She was a DC gal, not a Marvel gal. Yeah, I did not delve into Marvel comics at all. The only thing I know about Wolverine is Hugh Jackman. And he's definitely not 5'3". Okay. Okay. Hugh Jackman was complained about at first for being too tall. I feel like it looks more accurate if he's taller. It looks kind of funny if he's short, you know. Anyway, will there be more streams like this? Do you want more streams like this? If you want more streams like this, comment down below. You can let me know while also helping me with my algorithm. Comment, not chat, okay? Comment it. Let me know what exactly you like about it. If it's comfy. You just like the random topics. Alright. We're gonna raid into Sheena, so make sure to go Blue Bear raid. Right? And that's probably about it. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Uruka has left the building. Goodbye.